We invite you to join in on our conversation, and all you got to do is give us a call at 718-960-7241. The next guest has been producing good art for over 40 years, and they're significant for their simplicity and the ability of the artist to capture the innocence and joy of childhood. His work has also gotten him recognition from the New York State Assembly and the mayor of Ponce, Puerto Rico. And now he is passing that knowledge of art to the senior citizens of the Rain Senior Center in the Wakefield section of the Bronx. He's also brought his granddaughter along, who's also caught the artist bug. Please welcome to the show, Rafael Tricoche and Melody Velez. Hello,
it's a
hello.
Pleasure.
Hello.
It's a pleasure.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise, likewise. Welcome, welcome. Bueno, Rafael, you have been an artist for how many years?
Over 50 years.
Over 50 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And did you learn how to draw, or is
It was
this
a
something
gift.
natural?
It's a gift. It's a gift.
It's a gift. Now, where do you pull your inspiration from?
From everyday life. Life is like a carnival, so it's a different incidents that I capture with my camera.
Uh-huh.
I always carry a camera with me, or a sketchbook.
Okay.
So I make a sketch, then I develop it at home. A couple of days later, I got a picture.
A couple of days later, you have the artwork.
I did that for the National Puerto Rican Day Parade.
This is for what year?
97.
Wow. Wow.
98.
In 98.
Yeah.
And who is that gentleman in the hat?
It's supposed to be the universal farmer.
Uh-huh.
It's did it for a Puerto Rican farmer,
Okay.
but applies to everybody, every place that where they have a farm or animals and something growing, applies to them.
So you're...
That's a watercolor.
I know, and it's very detailed. I can see
Yeah.
you've got a lot of little details that means it's very time consuming. And Melody is your granddaughter.
My granddaughter, yeah.
And are you working in the art field with him, or
I do
in what capacity?
a lot of different art things. I love everything that's creative. So I kind of, I bought a couple things with me, but I do marketing, like graphic design. I do websites. I also bake cakes, custom cakes, and I hand paint them, I hand carve them.
For all my events, she's the one that does it.
And I paint also. This is one of my paintings of my mom who passed away.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And this was one of my first portraits that I did. But I also do like abstract and children's art as well. So he's been a big influence and inspiration for me as well to get into the artistic buzz.
I'm smiling because he's sitting here very proud. I mean, we're showcasing his artwork,
I am.
And a lot of people speak very highly of you, Senor.
Thank you.
And so I wonder, it's great because he's like, oh, she does all of my events. You're sitting there talking. He's like, yes, she does all of my events.
Yeah.
So he's very proud that you also caught the artist bug, but you're also contributing from a marketing perspective.
You're gonna taste her cakes.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I'll come by and bring you a cake one day. Let me know.
Oh, please. We have to. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
If I would have known, we would have had you with the art cake today.
Let me know.
And we'll start the diet in January. Now, you're with the Rain Senior Citizen. What exactly are you showcased at the at
no.
these locations?
No, I got about 10, 12 elderly students.
Mm-hmm.
So the class is called art therapy, because the day that we have the class, if they don't feel like painting, they be talking about their own problems.
Okay.
So instead of painting, we just talk. So that's
Okay.
it's called art therapy. So I've been there 15 years.
So it's called art therapy, you said?
Yeah. In the summertime, we sell whatever they make. We
Right.
sell it, put a table outside of the center, and we sell their paintings.
Oh,
And they do beautiful work.
that's nice. And you're the teacher?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that way we make fun, like a fundraising.
You make a fundraiser. Is there one coming up?
No,
No.
gotta be in the summer.
Okay, I'm going to move this because I want to make sure that they're able to capture
All right.
on camera what we're looking at, because this is the work of Rafael, and Rafael is actually teaching at the RAIN Senior Citizens what were the centers, and the fundraisers. When do they come up?
About in the summer.
In the summer?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but let's just say somebody wanted to start doing something with you now. How would they go
They gotta be over 60.
They have to be over 60. Check that out. The criteria.
They gotta be over 60.
That's great. The criteria to work with Rafael Tricoche is that you must be over 60. That's a different twist, you know. And then is there, if there's an artist watching right now and they're looking at your work, like what would you say to them, or somebody who's possibly aspiring to dip into the artwork? Because you're saying it was a gift, which means one day you just picked up a stencil or a paint.
No, you know what's happened?
Okay,
when I was a kid, 10 years old, 10, 11 years old, my friends were horsing around, you know, playing Indians, cowboys and Indians, and I'm making sketch of them. So then after they finished playing and horsing around, they said, let me see what you did. I showed it to them and said, how much? 5 cents. And those days, you know, when I was a kid, 5 cents. I always had money in my pockets, making cartoons for my friends.
That's very clever.
Yeah.
It's very smart. But the idea is that you were walking around with a notebook and you were just doodling.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
still
how you
do
develop.
today.
And you still do it today.
Yeah, I got a camera in my bag, and I see something, and I take the picture. And when I get home, I study it, and I say, I got something here.
That's wonderful.
That's kind of where I get my inspiration, because I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I walk around with a camera, I take pictures of the most minute things, and I go back and I draw it or I paint it. And, you know, it's all because I've seen him over the years. You know, that's the way he operates. So I've kind of grabbed on to the same concept.
Which obviously you're like the next generation. So we have a special exhibit coming up, right?
Yes.
And that's at the Baychester branch of the New York Public Library.
Right.
Okay, so can we share that information with the viewers before we go?
Yes.
That's happening on Saturday, isn't it?
Yes. Between 1 and 3.
Tomorrow.
It's an opening day.
It's between 1 and 3, and
I should be baking the cake.
I'll be making
and you're
the
going to be
cake.
baking the cake. So great. So our viewers, if you're watching, you get a chance to taste Melody's cake and of course appreciate the artwork.
Yes.
Before we go, are there any last words you'd like to share with our viewers?
That's it. I mean, if anyone wants to get in contact with him or wants to, you know, buy any of his work or ask him any questions, they can contact me, and I gave your producers my contact information.
Okay, well, you can share with our viewers.
You can contact me at 347-820-8131 if you want to get in touch with Rafael. And also, you can email me at mvelez@mdvexpressions.org.
Right. Thank you very much,
No
Melody.
problem. Thank you.
Rafael, gracias por
It's a
venir.
pleasure. It's a
Un
pleasure.
placer. It's an honor.
Yes.
Continue with your artwork.
Thank you.
Beautiful job you did passing it along.
Yes.
And don't go anywhere just yet. But we want to make sure that everybody goes and checks out his work tomorrow. That's Saturday, the 12th. And that's from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Baychester branch, New York Public Library, which is located at 2049 Ash Loop North. And that's Bronx, New York, 10475, in case
That's
you're
in Co-op
interested.
City.
In Co-op City, Bronx. There you go. All right, don't go anywhere. We're coming back with more Open right after this.